I made my untimely entry into this world in 1943, and I was born with big blue eyes, but they came complete with a degenerative macular disease called Stargardt's. First grade, I remember sitting in a doctor's office and hearing the doctor say after an examination, Mr. Plascon, I advise you to never let your son leave the house. The world is much too dangerous a place for Charlie. My problem was that I was beginning to have dreams. I wanted my dreams to come true. I wanted a big dream. I wanted to be a sailor, a farmer, a rancher. And I just was going to work out a system, and I was going to be accepted as normal, not be defined by what I can't do. Now for me, I never thought too much about long-distance running. I thought that was for people that didn't have anything else to do with their time. So I figured, well, that would be good because it's easy. I'll do this thing in retirement and boom, it'll be over. Oh, I was in for a big surprise. I made 3 miles and everything stopped, and I said, okay, this is going to be my focus. But knowing that I have limitations, you can't exceed, your boundaries unless you're reckless. And at my age, you can't be reckless. You have to, learn. I had to have a guide, but it has to be a unique type person, someone that is not only physically fit to do the distance, but is willing to assume yet another challenge, guiding a blind person.
Charlie calls me and it was like, holy cow, he wants me to guide him in his Ironman. Hey, the look on my face scared my wife to death because she was like, are you really ready for this?
A week and a half out from a race to ask someone to be iron fit and drop everything, work, family responsibilities and obligations, in order to allow me to complete my task, which was, my goal was to do my 7th Ironman. And I called him up and he was ready, right there, on the spot.
Okay, I can do this. I know I can bike, I know I can swim, and I know I can run the distance. No big deal.
You have to put your trust in your guide. It's a very tricky relationship. It's very challenging, but rewarding.
And when I got out to that race the morning of, I was so nervous, Charlie, when we hit that water. I was more worried I was going to drown you. And then once we started going, it was awesome.
It's like setting, like I said, realistic goals. We're not going to fly out, Charlie. No. Let's get on the bike. I've got to learn. We've got to go. And it wasn't the best scenario. I called on him a week and a half ago. So I can't say, hey, Justin, I just wanna have a good time.
The best part of that whole event, not only just guiding you, but was just listening to people along the way. And let me tell you, that for a guide, that makes me feel incredible.
It's not just the race. The race is just 140.6 miles. It's the relationships that are established, and that's the purposeful part of this.
When we crossed that finish line, that was the biggest honor of my life. It didn't matter. I took every stroke with you, I took every pedal with you, and I ran every step with you. But it was all for you.